welcome back to my channel. Today I kind of just wanted to film a video of me setting up for some new groups that I've decided to start collecting because I have no self-control. So yeah, so there are two new groups. Technically, well, one is just a subunit of NCT that I decided to finally start collecting, but yeah, so technically two new groups, and I also wanted to go over how I set up for the new Stray Kids comeback so I can show you guys that. And yeah, I thought it would be fun to see my process and how I plan out things. So yeah, let's get started. I shall show you the Stray Kids one because that one is already finished because I did it as soon as I knew what was coming in the albums because they are my alts, so they were priority. But yeah, so I'll show you guys that. So here is the binder that currently holds Stray Kids and my three other groups that I alt. So yeah, so I have already set it up, as you can see here. This is going to be the OT9 sets that I will be collecting. So there are two here because they're going to have 6 photo cards each from what I recall. So there's 5 regular photo cards and then there's going to be one limited, like, special card, which in the previous album was the lenticulars. So yeah, so I am going to collect 2 OT9 sets so that it fits. I could just collect the 4 members I collect, but a while ago I had decided that I wanted to collect at least one OT8, OT9 set from each album of Stray Kids except for their first 2. So yeah, if I wanted to collect at least one, I'd have to collect 2. So here are the 2 pages for that. I am definitely going to print out fillers eventually, like I did for all the other albums. But yeah, so then if we skip past all the OT9 sets, we get to the setup for my 4 members that I collect. So I kind of ran out of Changbin sticky notes, so I used some leftover Chan ones that I had. But yeah, so this is how I set it up. So there'll be Mino, Changbin, Chan, and Jungin. There'll be 2 different versions on each page, so there are 2 pages here. So that was very easy for me to set up. I don't know which photo cards are going to go where yet. It's going to depend on the actual photo cards when they come out, which sets I prefer, but I'm going to try my best to try not to collect the special cards OT8 because that's going to be really expensive and really hard, just like I did for the lenticulars. So I'm praying to God that the limited special cards are not super pretty because I'm going to be so tempted to want to collect them all. So I'm really hoping that they're not, so then I can just collect the 4 members. And I did buy 2 copies of the limited album, so I will be having 2, so I'll only have to buy the other 2 members, hopefully, if I can convince myself not to collect that set OT8. But we shall see how that goes. Yeah, and then after that, I did leave, let's see here. I did put a space in here, a 4-pocket page for the Polaroids that will be coming in this album. Not positive that they are going to be the same size as the IMU ones, but I am assuming they are going to be because these are also Polaroids, which is exciting. So yeah, hopefully they will fit in 4 pockets, so that's why I left this here. The only thing I didn't prepare for are their, like, photo strip things that said that they were coming with the album. I don't know what size they're going to be. I don't know what's going to be on them. There's 4 different versions, so I think they're like unit photo strips, so there might be 2 members on each one. In that case, I don't know how many I'll collect. Depends on which members are in which. I might just collect all 4 because I am getting 5 copies of the album, I guess, technically, so we will see. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I had set up for the Stray Kids one. It was very simple for me. And yeah, so that is all for this binder, and now on to setting up for the other 2 groups. So the newest collection that I have decided to add to my collection is Itzy. As you can see here by this title page, yes, I have caved and decided that I wanted to start collecting Leah. So here I have already pre-made all of the fillers I'm going to need. And yeah, I kind of just caved because someone in one of the Canadian group chats that I'm in was selling their entire Leah collection. So I managed to buy 3 photo cards, I believe, from them, plus the 2 units. So 5 photo cards from them, and then I bought 2 others from someone else. So I'm only missing these ones now. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to set up Itzy in my binder. So let me grab that. I am going to be putting Itzy in this binder because they will fit. So I decided I'm going to put them, let's see, right before Red Velvet, right after, actually I might put them before Bandit. Yeah, I'm gonna put them right after Everglow, right before Bandit, just cause I feel like it. So yeah, let's throw in the main page right there, and then for them, I do believe I need 2 9 pockets, so I'm gonna throw those in. There we go. I will probably try and collect Leah's pre-order postcards, but for now I think my main priority is her photo cards. So yeah, I have made all of these. So I believe my thought process was that she has 9 photo cards that are just her, and then she has 4 unit cards. So I'm going to put all 9 of her photo cards on the first page, and then I'm going to put the 4 unit cards on the second page. So that's the plan. Yeah, so this is for her Polaroid, which my friend did actually end up buying for me for my birthday, which is soon, so that's really exciting. So I have that on the way, and then I do actually have all 5 of her other it's Icy cards on the way. So I have all 5 of those on the way, and then I do have her black border It's Me card also on the way. So all I would be missing are her orange card and her signature card. So let's throw those in there if I can. Yeah, so that's very simple. I'm just gonna leave these blank because they're on the way, so no reason to waste stock paper. So yeah, I'm super happy that I was able to finish this so fast, but I am definitely planning on buying the 3 copies of their It's Me album. Hopefully I can pull Leah's orange and signature cards. If not, I'll just trade whoever I pull. So that's fun. And then for the units, I do have 2 of them on the way. So I'm just missing these 2, the one with Yeji and the one with Chaeyoung. So I'm gonna throw these in here. I believe this is the layout, and then the other 2 go here because it's in age order. So that's how that's gonna work. And then I'm gonna put some blank stock papers in the spots that won't have photo cards. And yeah, I think with this layout, because this is the second album and the second album is here, when they have a new comeback, I can just start the photo cards off on the new page and not have to worry about changing anything else around unless they have more unit cards, which then in that case I might just move the unit cards onto one page altogether. But for photo cards, I definitely think I'm gonna leave this page as 9 and never really change it. And yeah, so then the 2 units that I have on the way will go here and here, and that's literally everything for Itzy. It's very fast, very simple. I am really excited about this collection and how fast it's gonna take for me to collect it, because I'm only missing 4 of her cards pretty much. And yeah, so I won't really focus on buying these. I don't think I will. I think I will buy the albums and then hopefully trade for these 4, and yeah, and then sell the rest that I get. So that's really exciting. So yeah, I'm so happy that I finally decided to start collecting Leah. And yeah, I'll probably collect her pre-order postcards eventually, but it's not a high priority. So yeah, so that's it for Itzy. Now on to the last thing that I want to collect, which is the only NCT unit that I hadn't collected previously, which is WayV. Yes, I have finally caved and have finally decided that I want to start collecting WayV because I adore them so much. And my bias in WayV is Henry, so I want to collect all of Henry's photo cards. So I think I'm going to put them right here, right before all the big items. Because yeah, this is Nia Zone, and then this is NCT Dream. So yeah, I'm going to put WayV right here. So I have 2 9 pocket pages for Henry, which is how many I'm going to be needing. So they did recently have their new comeback, which was so good. Oh my god, I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't. But yeah, so far I have not made fillers, so I'm going to make those on camera. But so far I kind of wrote down what they have so far. They have 3 photo cards and 3 circle cards each, but SM is very consistent with their photo cards and circle cards usually. So there are 2 versions of their newest album. Yeah, so I am going to assume that there's going to be 2 photo cards and 2 circle cards for the new album. Therefore, I will be making this with the assumption that Henry is going to have 5 photo cards and 5 circle cards. So I will put the photo cards on one page and I will put the circle cards on the other page. So that's the plan, and I'm not going to label the ones for the new album yet because I don't know what they're called, and I could also have messed up and it could be that they have more or less photo cards. So for now, I think I'm just going to write his name on them and not label them. So yeah, let's start off with that. So here is all of my stock paper, and for this I am going to be using green because I felt like Henry should be in green. So yeah, this is basically how I make my fillers. I've never done this on camera, so this angle is really awkward for me. But we're going to attempt here. So basically I write his initials, which is HD, and then I use my pen, which I think is running out. So I'm going to use the black marker, which has a thin tip side, and I'm going to do this. So that will be what Henry's stocks look like, and then I can write, yeah, let's see here. So I can write takeoff on this one. And then this is the photo card, so I'm just gonna put PC underneath. And then I will make one for the circle card. So I'm gonna go through quickly and make all of the HD, and then I will come back to you. There we go. So I have now finished writing down all of his names on all of them. So 4 of these will be for the new one, so I won't label them, but the other 4 I will label. So this one will be take off circle, and then this one is take over the moon. That's so long. Take over the moon, standard PC. I'm probably gonna abbreviate Take Over the Moon, so Take Over the Moon. Standard circle card. Take Over the Moon. Sequel PC. And Take Over the Moon. I can't write apparently. The sequel circle. Okay, so that is all of the ones that I will need. So now I'm gonna bring back my binder. So here's my binder. So I do have all of them here. So let me find, where's Takeoff? Takeoff and Takeoff. So Takeoff PC will be the first one on this page. And will also be the first one on this page. And then, what will be the next one? Take Over the Moon Standard. Okay, let's find all the PC ones. So PC, and then I need 2 of those. Yes, so I will put the standard one here, the sequel here, and then for the 2, for the new comeback, we'll go here and here. And then I will grab some stock and fill in the remaining empty spaces. And I do know that they have postcards that come in their albums, but for now I'm just gonna leave it until I really get them, and then I'll throw them in probably 2 pockets because I doubt they're gonna fit in 4. But yeah, so that's for all of his photo cards. And then, well, rip. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, so that's for all of his photo cards, and then for the circle cards, we'll put Takeoff back up here. And then we got his standard Take Over the Moon, the sequel, and the 2 for the new one. And then stock fillers. There. So yeah, this is the start of my Henry collection. I'm super excited for this. I have recently purchased all of their albums except for their Takeoff album. It's the only album I couldn't find, but I bought Take Over the Moon, the sequel, and both versions of their new album, so I'm super excited to get those in. Yeah, so that's everything for him. I guess the only other thing I could show, because I never really showed how I did it, was EXO. So for EXO right now, it's kind of a mess, but basically everything at the front is Obsession with like this. So these 3 pages are all Obsession. I'll probably move them. Actually, I should probably move them right now because they really don't belong in the front. So I'm gonna move them to the back real quick. There's also a blank here. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I do a lot of things, but here we are. Okay, so I think, oh no, I missed it. Okay, insert. So I think I put them all, okay, so yeah, okay, let's start at the beginning. So for EXO, I put them in order of like earliest to, or yeah, oldest to newest albums. So yeah, that's Mama, and then XOXO, and it's all in order of biases. So it's Sehun is my bias, and then Chanyeol It is my first record and Baekhyun is my second. So that's the order that they go in. Definitely not by age because it would literally be the opposite if it was by age. But yeah, so that's their first two albums, and then Growl and Overdose, which I have the one Sehun photo card for. I do believe, maybe not the first page, here, yeah, I have this Chanyeol on the way for Exodus, and then Exodus, the Chinese album, the Koreans, and then this is Love Me Right, the Korean version, Love Me Right, the Chinese version. This is Sing For You, where I'm only missing Chanyeol, so I'm probably not going to buy this photo card. I'm going to buy the album and then hopefully trade for this one. I think that's the plan for most of these albums. And then this is Exact. I really messed up on that. Anyways, yeah, so that's the Monster version. Wow, okay. Lucky one for Exact. This is the Korean for Lotto, the Chinese for Lotto. I have the one Chanyeol card. I have this Hey Mama Baekhyun PC. I think, yeah, these three are all Baekhyun because this was a unit album, and Baekhyun is the only one out of these three that were in it. And there's 3 photo cards, so I put him all here because it like fit, because that's the timing of when it came out, and also there was always going to be one extra row blank because of the amount of photo cards, so it fit pretty nicely. So yeah, these are his Hey Mama cards, which I do have one on the way. I cannot talk. And I do have Sehun's For Life PC, the second one, which is so cute. And yeah, and then this is The War. So I do have the one Sehun PC, and I do have this one as well. And then the other War PC, and then these are the 2 Universe PCs. Then this is Blooming Day, which is another unit, I believe, comeback, but I only had Baekhyun for it, and there's 4, not 3. If it was 3, I could have done like the other one, but since it's 4, I just gave it its own page, because that's kind of the only way it would look any good at all. So yeah, so I put Baekhyun's Blooming Days all on one page. And then here is Tempo, which I have all of Sehun's for the first 3, and these are Chanyeol and Baekhyun's, and I do actually have this last one on the way now, so I'm gonna mark it off real quick, which I think is really funny that I managed to find all of Sehun's Tempo cards, and I don't even have the album yet. I don't have the album for most of these. Let's be real. I don't have the album for most of these. Actually, which album is it? I believe Exodus. Yeah, I do actually have the Exodus album on the way because there's specific member versions, and someone was selling Sehun's Exodus album, so I bought it, and it came with this Chanyeol photo card. So that's the main reason I bought that. So I'm super excited for that because I'll have Sehun's album and I'll have Chanyeol's photo cards. So I'll only be missing Sehun and Baekhyun's photo cards for that. So yeah, I have Sehun's last Tempo card on the way, and then I have Baekhyun's Love Shot photo card on the way, the Love version. And then this is for What a Life. This is Sehun's page. I do actually have their little like name tag or bookmark, I don't know what they're called. They're thingies that come in each album. So I do have a copy of Sehun's and Chanyeol's on the way. So I'll probably put them in the middle, but I think you get one in every album. So when I finally buy the albums, I'll have 2 of each. So I'll probably put them in the corners and then put the stickers in the middle. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Yep, so then here's Chanyeol's page for it, and that's his photo card that I have, which is so cute. And then this is City Lights for Baekhyun, because he also has 4 for this. And then this is his new album, Delight, which I do actually have one of the photo cards on the way, which I'm so excited because it's a really cute one. So yeah, I have not purchased this album yet, but I will soon, I think, probably the next time I get paid. So then I can pull 3 of these photo cards, then I'll only need to buy 2. Hopefully I don't pull the one that I already have on the way. But if I do, I'll trade it for one of the ones I don't. So yeah, so that's that. Actually, this is newer than everything else, so I should probably put this after Obsession. Because, yeah, Blooming, yeah, okay, so then this is Obsession, which I have this Baekhyun photo card, I have this Chanyeol and this Sehun. I'm missing, I guess, 2 versions of this album. yeah, I'm missing 2 versions of this album, so hopefully I pull other members. I did pull Suho, and I still haven't traded him, but we'll see. And so yeah, so then I just have this here. I really don't know where to put him. So he's just kind of chilling there, and then I'm gonna put Baekhyun's album here. So yeah, basically the entire way I organized this is definitely in order of time. So even if it's a solo album or a unit that only has 1 or 2 of the members that I collect, I'm still gonna put them in order of when they came out. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna take out this 9 pocket because I don't know why it's here. But that's pretty much everything for EXO. That's how I organized it. Things will probably change when I get photo cards, and then I'll probably put all the bigger items just back here, kind of like I did for NCT in no really order. It'll just be easier to put them back here. So yeah, I guess another thing I could show, CIX is having a comeback soon, so I'm really excited to see what photo cards and stuff they'll have for it. But I did set up a page right here for all of Younghee's non-album stuff, because I did decide I do want to collect Younghee's Japanese cards and his MMT cards. I don't want to collect BX for it because they're expensive, so I decided just to collect my bias. So yeah, he has currently 6 Japanese photo cards and 2 MMTs. So the plan will be to put his 2 MMTs up here and his 6 Japanese photo cards here. And I do have a potential buy lined up to purchase this 1 MMT photo card, and I do have all 6 of his Japanese photo cards at the warehouse at Bai in Japan. So hopefully I will get those in soon. So yeah, I'll have all of his Japanese, the 1 from their first Japanese album, and then the 5 from their newest one, Revival. So that will be really pretty. And then these will be the 2 MMT photo cards. I'm hoping they don't have MMTs for their new comeback, but if they do, I'll definitely actually pre-order them with MMT this time so that I get pre-order photo cards, or the MMT photo cards, because they're so hard to find, like so hard to find. It's gonna be impossible to find the last Younghee MMT that I need, but I will try. But yeah, so that's this page pretty much. That's everything that I'm gonna put on this page. Might change with new comebacks, MMTs, and stuff, but for now I will just leave them all on this page. And yeah, I think that's absolutely everything I have currently that I have set up. And yeah, so that's everything. I hope you enjoyed watching this really quick video. Let me know if you guys liked it and if I should make more like this in the future every time there's a bunch of comebacks that I have to set up for, so you can actually watch the process if you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, so that's everything that I have today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.